Hi kids, it's Miss Rosie. Today, join me explore your classroom space. Let's identify some objects that are found in your classroom. We will name these objects and then state some uses of these objects so that when you find these objects in your classroom, you will be able to know the proper way of using these objects. Are you ready to explore with me? Excellent! Let's start. Our first object is pencil. Pencil. Can you say it with me? Let's go. Pencil. Great. A pencil is used for writing, drawing, scribbling, and sketching. Remember, pencils are very sharp and should not be used during playtime. So, this object is called a pencil. Good job. Our next object is eraser. Eraser. What do we use an eraser for? An eraser is used for correcting mistakes that are made when using a pencil. It is also used to remove stains from objects. This object is called an eraser. Can you guess the name of our next object? Book. This is a book. What do we use books for? A book is used for storing of information. It is used for taking of notes. When you go to the library, what do you read? Books. So we read books to obtain knowledge. The name of this object is book. Excellent. Let's go to our next object. Shall we? Take a look at our next object, kids. Our next object is called chair. Can you say it with me? Let's go. Chair. Chairs are used for relaxation. When you are in the classroom and you want to relax, what do? We sit on a chair. Chairs are also used for sitting. Where do you sit when you enter the classroom? You sit on a chair, correct. So chairs are used for sitting and relaxation. Let's move to our next object. We have table. This is called a table. What do you think we use tables for? For writing. We put our books on tables and then we write. Also, we organize our stuffs or our items on a table. So tables are used for organizing our items. Also, we use tables for sorting objects like shapes, colors, and many more. So tables are used for writing, for sorting, for organizing, and many more. Let's move to our next object. Scissors. This object is called scissors. What do we use scissors for? For cutting objects. So we cut objects in the classroom using scissors. Kids, remember scissors is very sharp. Do not use scissors without the supervision of your teachers. Our next object is bag. Bag. It is also known as backpack. What do we use a bag for? A bag is used for carrying our books, our stationeries from home to school, and also from school to home. If you don't want any of your items to get broken or damaged, you keep the items in your backpack. So it is used to protect our items. Also, a backpack is used for mobilization. When you want to bring all your items together and keep it at one place, we use a backpack. So what is the name of this object again? Excellent! It's a backpack. With our next object, we have sharpener. Sharpener. What do we use a sharpener for? Can you guess? A sharpener is used for sharpening our pencils and any other object in the classroom that needs to be sharpened. Wooden objects, by the way. So when you see this object in the classroom, it is called a sharpener. Sharpener. And we use it to sharpen wooden objects like pencils in the classroom. Next, we have Play-Doh. Play-Doh. Play-Dohs are actually one of the most interesting objects in the classroom space. Since we have so much fun with Play-Doh, what do we use Play-Dohs for? We use Play-Dohs to form different shapes, different designs, numbers, letters, and so on. We also learn colors using Play-Doh because Play-Dohs come in different colors. Well, Play-Doh is a very, very interesting object in the classroom. I guess you would want a Play-Doh in your classroom, correct? As the word goes, Play-Doh. You have so much fun using a Play-Doh and learn in the process. Our next object is glue. Glue. When you want to stick objects together, you want to stick your papers together, you want to stick your crafts together, what do we use? We use this object, and this object is called glue. Can you say it after me? Let's go. Glue. We use glue to decorate our classrooms. You made a flower, you made an object, you made a beautiful painting, and you want to stick it in your classroom space. Of course, with the permission of your teacher, you use a glue. So this object is called glue. Kids, this object is called globe. Can you say it with me? Globe. What do we use a globe for? As you can see, globe contains different countries and different continents. So when you take a look at a globe, you will be able to identify different countries, different continents, and also you will be able to gather some information with regards to history and current affairs. Have you ever chanced upon this object in your classroom? Well, this object is called paper clipper. Can you pronounce it with me? Paper clipper. What do we use a paper clipper for? Well, this object is used for organizing our documents. So you put all of them together and then you hold them together using a paper clipper. Also, a paper clipper is used for hanging our crafts in our classroom. So you made a beautiful flower craft. You made a beautiful animal craft and you want to hang it in the classroom. You use a paper clipper. Tape measure. Tape measure. What do we use a tape measure for, kids? We use a tape measure to measure objects in our classroom. Also, during our mathematical lessons, tape measures are very important to take different forms of measurement. Let's move on to our next object. That is Lego. This is called Lego. Lego actually is one of the most interesting objects that is found in the classroom space. We use Lego for sorting of colors. We also use Lego for mathematical purposes. We can use Lego for counting numbers. We can use Lego for shape formation. So you can put different Legos together to form triangle, to form circle. Different activities can be performed using this object. Also, you can use it to build huge towers, huge buildings in your classroom space.